Hello, my name is Justin West, and I'm the founder and CEO of Hundreds of Customers, a local marketing company started to help small businesses like yourself get more customers. One of the ways that we do that is by helping small businesses to structure highly profitable deals to list on deal sites like Groupon and Living Social. Now, let me ask you a question. That's kind of a no-brainer, but if I can offer you a way to get hundreds of new customers to your business and turn them into raving fans who build your reputation online, raving fans who come back for repeat business, bringing their friends and their family, all while building up your bottom line and it didn't cost you anything, would that be enough to get you to listen for the next 5 to 7 minutes? Would you even need to hear more? Well, that's what I'm about to offer you, so please pay attention. Now, I could prattle on for 20 minutes in this presentation, but it's just not necessary. Here's the facts. You're a business owner, and your business will not last if you cannot get customers. You know this. Every business owner knows this, which is why from time immemorial, the solution to this problem was to find a way to advertise that effectively caught your prospective customers' eyes long enough to get those who had a need to consider using your products or your services to meet that need. From barkers peddling their wares in the ancient markets to Super Bowl commercials, from yellow pages to billboards, all of these are attempts to get your particular brand into the mind of a buyer in the hopes that they would give your business a shot. Now, ideally, if they like you, they'll come to your business and then they'll tell their friends and they'll tell their family, and slowly more and more business will trickle in. But that's only if the advertising goes well. And if you've spent hundreds or thousands of dollars on advertising in the past, you probably have experienced that it doesn't always go so well. However, what I'm about to share with you is an amazing secret that some businesses have used to get hundreds or even thousands of new customers month after month without ever having to spend a single cent. The simple fact is, there are websites out there that exist solely to put your business in front of millions of hot prospects and let you tell them about your business and entice them to buy your goods or services before they even set foot in your store. These are deal sites like Groupon and Living Social, and there's a ton of them out there. You've probably heard of them, maybe you've even used one. Many customers have had very good experiences, as have some businesses, but others have had less than optimal experiences. Now, there's a common phrase in business, caveat emptor, let the buyer beware. The buyer needs to be always on guard and always cautious. But many businesses have found the reverse of this to be true. Let the business beware. See, if you don't know what you're doing, you can get into a lot of trouble on one of these sites. Many businesses jump into these thinking that they're going to make a lot of money without having any idea of how the offering works, how to structure the deal, how much they'll get paid, when they'll get paid, how to handle these customers, how to get the customers to come back once they've come in the door one time. For instance, there was a bakery in the UK that usually sold about 100 cakes per month, and then they ran a Groupon deal that sold over 8,000 vouchers, each of those for a dozen cupcakes. That's like 96,000 cupcakes. It wound up costing them over £12,000, that's British equivalent of dollars, and it almost ran them out of business. Now, the way these deal sites work is that they take a good or service that is otherwise desirable and they offer a ridiculous discount to their subscribers. So let's say you have a service or a good that usually costs $100. On the deal site, it's going to be marketed for half price at least. Now, of that half price, a profit from each sale is going to be split between the business owner and the deal site. Now, this is often a 50-50 split, but depending upon the type of good or service, the location of the offer, and other factors, the deal site's cut can actually range from 50 to 70%. Now, what this means is that the business itself is going to collect a very small portion of that pie, a pie which they usually would collect 100% of. Now they're going to collect a quarter or less. Some businesses, like the baker from the UK, don't factor that in, and it costs them. And other businesses see this and they get scared because that doesn't look like a lot of money. But here's the deal. In marketing, this is what's called a loss leader, which basically means that sometimes you have to take a small loss on the front end to bring a customer in who will then become a repeat customer, or who will be inclined to buy more because they're already aware of the fantastic deal that they are getting. It's bringing in new customers who may become repeat customers. Repeat customers who are tech savvy and very likely to leave good reviews on review sites like Google Plus Local and Yelp. They're very easy to upsell. Again, they came in already getting a deal. So for instance, if you have a restaurant and they're getting $60 worth of food and only paying $30, they feel rich. They feel like they have an extra $30 to spend, and often they'll wind up spending more than that, buying drinks and appetizers and desserts and everything else. More than that, these people are a very easy to market to group. They're much more likely to give you, if you have the right strategies and systems in place, their contact information, at least their name and their email, so you can continue to sell to them over and over and over again via email. So this isn't really a loss at all. You are in fact getting paid. This is money in your pocket to advertise as opposed to money out of your pocket to advertise. This is the most effective marketing strategy on the market today, and nobody else out there even knows how to work this. You can build your brand and you can engage the local marketplace and dominate. Now, we've already established that this potentially costs nothing when you deal with us. But how much nothing? What are we talking about? Well, essentially, we'll pay you to let us work for you. Here's what we mean by that. Remember, the deal sites will generally take anywhere from 50 to 70% of the already greatly reduced profits. However, because we are an authorized deal site brokerage, our agency represents a lot of potential business for these deal sites, which means that they like to work with us. We help them find deals, and we structure those deals, and then we do something that they don't do. We take care of you, the business owner. We help you make the most of your deal site offering, perfecting this model and making it truly a win-win-win-win. The customer benefits because they get a great deal. You benefit because you get new customers and you have the knowledge of how to turn them into repeat customers. The deal site wins because they don't have to go out and find new businesses and encourage them to make an offering and then hope everything works out okay. And of course, we win because we get to do what we love to do: help small businesses thrive. Now, because of this, we are often able to negotiate significantly more favorable rates, which means more money in your pocket simply because you let us help you structure the deal. Now let me ask you a question. If I was able to get you $100 entirely of my own efforts that you would simply have not been able to get on your own, would you be willing to share that $100 with me? And if so, how much of it would you share? See, that's generally how we work. We get you more money, and then we just take a cut of the additional funds that you simply wouldn't have gotten otherwise. Now, due to factors outside of our control, we aren't always able to negotiate rates down. However, if we can't get a reduced rate, we will only get paid still after you've been paid by the deal site, which means you have nothing to lose and everything to gain by leveraging what you already do so well and what we do so well. So the question becomes this: do you want the best possible experience from offering on a deal site like Groupon or Living Social? If so, please visit our website at www.hundredsofcustomers.com/deal-site and request a free consultation. Let us structure the deal for you and represent you to the various deal sites that are out there. Let us give you guidance before, during, and after the deal and get you more money, more repeat customers, and help you to have a positive deal site experience. I'm Justin West, the founder and CEO of Hundreds of Customers. Thank you for listening.